All right, what's going on, guys? Pat Daley out here in Bogota, Colombia with the amigo Dave. Hola. Hola. And we just had some breakfast at a really nice spot here in Bogota. And I'm nearing the end of my trip. I've been here for 10 or so days and I do not want to leave. Going back to the States, going back to Wyoming, and then Florida. But this place is just all around amazing. I mean, it's just excellent. We've been having a blast here. Can you agree with that?
Yeah, can I agree with it? Yeah.
Do you concur?
I concur.
It's just amazing. I mean, Bogota is a city with like a colder climate, but it's not too cold. It's like light jacket, and it's like that year round, you know.
To me, it's perfect.
It's perfect, right? Yeah, I love it. The only downside is it's cloudy sometimes, but you'll have clouds one time in the day and then they'll move and then it'll be sunny and it'll just be beautiful around the golden hour time. But the people are amazing. You do need to speak Spanish here. I have a basic understanding of Spanish and it helps me get by, but without it, you know, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
It's hard, right? Like,
I concur with that.
Yeah, like your understanding is
bad.
Spanish.
Yeah.
It's bad. I'm able to get by, luckily, and but compared to like Mexico City, you know, you definitely need a better grasp. Not many English speakers here, that's for sure. There is some danger as well in certain areas, but it's just like Chicago. Like, if you were to not go to Chicago because you've heard of murders in the south side of Chicago, it doesn't make sense. There's parts of the city that are dangerous and there's parts that aren't. We've been staying in kind of more upscale spots, the equivalent of the Upper East Side in Manhattan, you know, versus maybe like Queens or something, you know, a more dangerous spot. I think we can go up here to the main street. Oh. The people are really fashionable and good looking here. They're taller and just fashionable, you know, just handsome people, women and men. And you see a difference between areas in the city too. You see a different look in the lower class areas versus the upper class areas, which is kind of interesting. I didn't quite notice that in Mexico. Maybe a little bit. We were in an upscale spot with Melcher that one time, and
yeah, it
does change. Like, the fashion does change with where you're at, for sure. VW. We've been going out a lot. We've been engaging in the nightlife, and the nightlife here is pretty epic. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío. ¿Cómo estás? Hola.
Hola.
Sí. Oh. Yes. So yeah, we've been going out a lot here, engaging in the nightlife. Great nightlife. People love to have fun. They love to dance, and it's just a light. It's not a big deal. It's just like a fun thing. Very cost effective. You know, on Sesame Street, how they have the word of the day or whatever, you know, my word of the year is arbitrage.
Hi, I'm Jenny. Oh, and I'm Abby. And we're here to tell you all about the word
arbitrage. And that basically means the discrepancy in markets, in different markets. Let's say you'll make dollars in the United States, and then you come to this market in Colombia and you spend those dollars in pesos. So you have a huge discrepancy with value. That's arbitrage. And that happens in financial markets, any market, dating markets, everything. And also in the housing market, another arbitrage opportunity. is very cheap housing. We're at a $1,500 a month place right now, and you can check out the video I have on it. And you know, that's okay, but you can get better deals, even better deals than that. And we're in a, like I said, we're in a place that's equivalent to the Upper East Side of Manhattan. So compare that to Manhattan apartment prices. Get a place that's high up with a balcony. It's gonna be very fucking expensive, ridiculously expensive. So we're at like a very high expense area, and it's still only like $1,500 a month. Arbitrage. I was at an apartment before for $800 a month, very comparable with its own balcony actually. We'll just go in here. Security guards everywhere at every apartment, you know. Gracias. So yeah, you can find fucking amazing deals. And if you have a remote job in the States and you're living in the States, I mean, I don't know what you're doing, to be honest with you. Because you could live out here, have way better quality of life for way cheaper. If you're willing to give up that comfort of, you know, having your same friends and family around. In terms of danger, we were driving we were in a cab. We were going to Montserrat, right? Yep. Yeah, Montserrat, which is this huge lookout area, this hill, this mountain, basically overlooking the city, very high up. And a car in front of us, a nice car, was a Mercedes. And there was motorcycles, you know, there's motorcycles everywhere here, but apparently they tried to surround the Mercedes and they punctured the tire of the Mercedes. And then from there, they surround it and they take what you have, you know, watch, phone, whatever they can get. And it seems like they target more expensive looking cars and stuff. That's one instance that we have seen. Other than that, you just got to be careful. Like, I wouldn't walk around with my camera out like this everywhere. You know, I do it in the daytime and I do it in a nice area of town, like where we're at. So there are dangerous aspects to this place, but I found in my travels that oftentimes the places that you hear are dangerous aren't as dangerous as you think, and they're the best places. They're the best places. But like anything, you know, when you're traveling, you got to be careful. You got to be prepared for something to happen. You know, I have 2 phones here. I have 2 cell phones here for that reason. If I do get robbed, give them my phone. It is what it is. And then give them the like fucking 100,000 pesos that I have, which is like $22 in my pocket. You know, that goes a long way. So, you know, unless you're like doing some sketchy stuff with drugs around here and prostitutes or whatever, you know, you just got to have your head on a swivel, and other than that, you'll be fine. I really do agree. So Dave just said there's danger in everything. You can compare it to driving, where driving is a very dangerous activity, more dangerous than flying, and you know, you do it every day. Hundreds of thousands of people die every year from it. You're gonna not drive because of that, or you're gonna like squeeze the juice out of life, and that's what this channel is all about. It's all about squeezing the juice out of life and living alternative lifestyles. And now it's about arbitrage. That's the word of the year, baby. So anyways, I got some agua diente here. This is the Colombian drink here. This is the Colombian alcoholic drink. 29% alcohol, that's pretty serious. But yeah, so I'm gonna take a shot of this. Let's go take a shot with me, motherfuckers. And if you have any questions about Colombia, let me know. I'll make another video on it. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, adios, hasta luego.